Hello my fashion lovers, welcome to this wonderful tutorial. On this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to make an off-shoulder gown for a teen. I'll be measuring out the biggest part of the body, which is the hip. I'll be using it to fold the fabric. The biggest part of the body divided by 4, you add your sewing allowance, but because the fabric I'm working with is stretchy, I won't be adding any allowance to it because the fabric is stretchy. And now we're going to start with the measurements. I'll be taking away 3 inches because it's for 18. For a small girl, I'll be taking away 3 inches, but for an adult you can take 5 inches. I'll be marking the armhole measurements. Take out 3 inches. From there, measure the armhole measurements. After the armhole measurement, you're going to measure the waistline. That's the waistline. Measure the waistline. And you measure the hip line. You measure the hip line. And go ahead and measure your full length of the gown. Go ahead and measure the length, but because the length is going to have a knee flare, we're going to stop at the knee. We're going to stop the measurement at the knee. Then the knee flare is going to complete the length of the dress. On the neckline, you're going to mark shoulder divided by 2 minus 2 inches. On the neckline, shoulder divided by 2 minus 2 inches to get the upper chest measurement. Shoulder divided by 2 minus 2 inches. And on the armhole line, that is where I'll be imputing the bust measurements. And the bust measurements you're going to mark is divided by 4 plus your sewing allowance, but in this case I'm not adding any sewing allowance because the fabric is stretchy. And on the waistline, the waist divided by 4, you impute your measurements. The front and back are going to be the same, so I'll use this front part to mark out the back. And on the hip measurement divided by 4, then you add your sewing allowance if your fabric is not stretchy. Then whatever I have on the hip, depending on how pencil you want it to be, you can take away 1 inch or 2 inches, or you can take it down. If you want it to be a straight one, you can take it down. You go ahead and connect. Go ahead and connect your measurements. Whatever I have on the hip, on the down part, I will take away 1 inch. Take away 1 inch and connect. The measurement is stopping on the knee line because we are going to cut a 360-degree flare to attach to the knee. Whatever you have on the front, that is the same we are going to put at the back. This is not going to have a zipper because it's stretchy, but if you want yours to have a zipper, just go ahead and add your zipper allowance. That is all. Add only your zipper allowance so that you can be able to put your zip. But for this, it's not going to have a zipper allowance because it's stretchy. Now we're going to cut the knee flare. We're going to cut the knee flare. It's going to be a 360-degree flare. You're going to divide your knee measurement. See how I'm folding the fabric? You're going to divide your knee measurement by 6.28 for a full circle. For a full circle, you're going to divide your knee measurement by 6.28. Whatever you have round your knee, you divide it by 6.28. See, I'm folding the fabric. Divide it by 6.28. That is what you're going to mark out. Then you're going to also take out your whatever you have on your knee, divide it by 6.28, then mark it round. Take it round. Then you go ahead and mark the length to complete your gown measurement. I told you the measurement stops at the knee, so whatever you are marking here will complete the gown measurement because it's going to be a long gown. And for the length, I'll be taking 14 inches. I'll be taking 14 inches for the round knee measurement where I'll be attaching it. Go ahead and mark it round. Go ahead and mark it. Take it round. Take the measurement, the length, take it round and mark it out. Go ahead and connect. That is your round knee measurement and the length. And to cut the strap, that is the sleeve. It's good to measure. But if you can minus your round shoulder measurements, from whatever you have on the back and the front, and to get the accurate armhole measurements, you take your fabric and put it. You take your fabric to get the accurate armhole. Just take your already cut fabric and drop it to get the accurate measurements. And for the length of this, for adults you can take 3 or 4, but for this I'm taking 3 inches for the width of the then for the length of the sleeve, you go ahead and measure the length you want for the sleeve. Go ahead and measure the length you want for the sleeve and connect it. And you're going to cut 2 of this. We'll be cutting 2 of this. And after cutting, you go ahead and join everything. I didn't know that my camera was not recording when I was joining. when I was joining the upper part, just put it together, join the both sides, then attach your sleeve. Then you go ahead and join the down parts, the right side facing the right side, the right side facing the right side. Go ahead and use your pin it down and join it. You go ahead and join. And after joining, this is what you're going to have. And this is your off-shoulder gown. Sorry I missed the video of how to join the upper parts. I didn't know that the camera was not recording. Please, if you like this video, subscribe, comment, and share my videos, please. See you next time. And after joining, this is what you're going to have. Your off-shoulder